Okay, as you may have heard by now, the mandates have been dropped in New York City. The mandates have been dropped. This is good news. The mandates have been dropped. Now, some of you in other countries think the mandates were dropped already. No, they weren't dropped in New York City. The mandates were held on to. And the mandates, according to the mayor, New York City was leading by example and holding on to these mandates. So the mandates are due to be dropped by February 10th. This timing is good because New York City was facing some major court cases. The mayor's office was facing major court cases challenging the mandates and challenging the harms that they caused. So, of course, now that they are dropping them, the mayor's office is out there saying, hey, it's all over. It's all over. No, this is where it begins. This is where it begins. Because we do have to address the harms that it caused. We do have to address the mandates as a symptom of a larger malady, a larger societal malady that leaves us wondering how policies which were discriminatory, as one judge called them, arbitrary and capricious, unconstitutional, yes, and they caused such destruction and harm. How did these policies come in place in the first place? What sort of mechanism was put in place to coerce or extort public officials to embrace unconstitutional policies? What parts of the Constitution were put on lockdown or on freeze to be able to introduce unconstitutional policies? What sort of mechanisms were put in place in the media to cause them to only voice one note when it comes to policies that were unconstitutional and not reflect the larger outcries throughout society, which is happening, still happening. So we have to get to the harms that was caused and the root cause of this malady to make sure that this doesn't reappear, that this episode doesn't reappear again ever, right? So this is where it begins.